Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're here, hi, my name is Christine and thank you so much for clicking this video. So, according to the topic down below, today we are going to handle interview questions that you should expect to be asked when you go for an CNA interview. Yeah. So a few of you have been asking me how or what questions are usually asked. So let's dive in and get into that. So I want this video to be very short and straight to the point. So I'm just going to tell you what is usually asked, and then you can rephrase the answers how you feel best or how natural you can be. Yeah. So the first question that I have done at least 2 interviews, and the first question here the first question that they usually ask is they're just general questions. Actually, they are not like tell me about yourself. No, they usually like explain and tell how you handled a stressful situation, or what is a stressful situation to you. Like, it might be death, it might be dealing with a difficult patient, it might be lack of some important equipment to help the patient. Yeah, so you can know how to rephrase that and give a meaningful and a confident answer. Yeah, so most of the employers, I think, they usually look for confidence, so remember to be confident. The other question that they usually ask is, how do you deal with difficult patients? Maybe you are assigned this patient and you're told you're supposed to wash them, you're supposed to change them. They're like, no, you're not changing me, you're not touching me. And I personally experienced this when I was on attachment. On attachment. Yeah. So there was this lady, I think she was dealing with depression, and she was like, no, you can't take my vitals. I don't want to be disturbed. And you're like, it's so sorry. You have to say it's okay and excuse yourself out. How are you supposed to do that? What etiquette, or how can you convince this patient to allow you to take their vitals, because it's very important. Yeah. And maybe you have, I also had an incident whereby, if you've ever seen me, I'm a little bit big bodied, so someone may think I'm way older than my age. Yeah. So we were a lot, in our section. Yeah. So there was this patient whom we had to change her diapers, and she was like, no, like, I'm not body shaming anyone, but you see, when you are big bodied, maybe like me, if the way I am, someone might think I'm mature, I'm married, I have kids. Yeah. And then there was a lady who was a bit slim and short. She looked like a child. So the lady was like, no, that kid cannot change my diaper. I don't want. You just do it for me. And yeah, there are such like situations, like there are such difficult patients. Yeah, because for as a CNA, you're supposed to give comfort and companionship. And so I had to step in, even though I have already dealt with 5 more patients. I had to step in and help my colleague, because the patient preferred me than her. Yeah. So you look for other solutions. So you just know how to answer, right? Yeah. So the third questions that they usually ask is about how do you give companionship to your patients? How do you show them love? Do you show them you care? How do you show them that you are hearing them, you are listening to them? You know, there's a difference between hearing and listening. Yeah. So, and these people, maybe they need to vent. You have to be there to hear. You have to like give them a listening ear. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. The other question is that they usually ask mostly is, I've already talked about stressful moments. How does a bad day in a hospital look for you? This might be death. This might be it might be death. It might be a very independent patient going down to a dependent situation, which is so saddening. And yeah, or it also may be dealing with difficult relatives of the patient. Like, let me tell you, dealing with the relatives of the patient is even harder than dealing with the patients themselves, because the patients are kind of vulnerable, and they can at least listen and they can at least understand, because not every patient has one CNA. Let's say, for example, in Kenya, you're given 1:7 or 1:5. You have to take care of 5 patients every single day. Yeah. The other thing that they usually ask a lot is challenges. What are the main challenges that you've ever got? And I think I've already talked about that. I don't have anything written. I'm just removing them from my mind. I'm trying to be as natural as possible. So yeah, you can just check on that. You must know the temperature ranges. You must know which cases are more important than the other. Like, you're having a patient on a life support machine, and their machine is, and they are crashing, and you have another one who has soiled their bed. Who are you supposed to attend to first, and how are you supposed to approach the situation? Because the other patient who has soiled their bed will feel like, I'm not important, and when you leave this other situation, the patient might die. So you have to know how to balance, and how to know to answer the questions, and how to ensure that the patient understand, and making them feel much respected as possible. So those are the few questions that you can probably get in an interview. You can also search online. There are always online questions, and you can look at them. And just know everything in your job orientation. Know your equipment, know what you need, because you might be told to do a practical. It's normal. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this week's video. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. Love and light till we meet again. Bye.